Lesson 215. Who am I? If you could have a movie that you could picture in your head about your life since when you are born up to this moment, how would it look like? Would you be able to know exactly who that person you see is? Most people would agree that they are still in a discovery stage and they have not exactly put together who they are. Even those who have achieved all they want in life, there is still something in their soul of wanting more. One of the truths you must understand is that in this world, our soul will never be satisfied, no matter how much you give it. It is only God who can satisfy your soul, and everything you do will have meaning if you intend to do it for His glory and building His kingdom. We do not lack these things because we are somehow created half a human, rather it is through God and knowing Him that we become complete. When you decide to go through this phase of self-discovery, it is inevitable that you will come across the enemies of progress. Yes, first there is the devil who will try to stop you showing the great alternatives you could have fun with. One of the two examples found in the Bible was when he showed Eve and told her the forbidden fruit was good for food, and when he showed Jesus the entire kingdom of the earth, promising him that he will give all those things if he bowed to him. The first person accepted, which caused the fall, and the second one rejected, which causes the victory. You are susceptible to the same situation, because the devil will whisper the same things in your ear, telling you that your body deserves the things which you know it is sinful before God. The second enemy of progress will be people and their influences. The Bible says, "Bad company corrupts good character." Understand your loyalty to God will be challenged, especially when in front of people. At this point, you only have two answers: no to sin and yes to God. Anything in between is not from God. Have the courage that is contagious to people, because even though some of your company think they know the way, you will be surprised by the courage you show. For in the end, they will desire the thing that you have. Now, the most dangerous of all enemies of progress is yourself, for he who conquers himself controls his own destiny. You are in a place where your past will be haunting you all the way. Some of it you experience by design, because you were young and learning, and some of it came by your own choices you made. Whatever it is time to put an end to it. Make a decision to not let your past control your future. Otherwise, you will find yourself moving in circles over and over again and stay in the same situation. Your path to get what God has desired for you needs a series of small right choices in the right direction, and you are required to make those choices daily. You may sometimes fall or lose your way, which is okay because you are but only human. But never forget who you are and who God is. Always lean to God and ask for His help, and in times when you do not know the way, ask Him for His direction. Do not be bothered when you see people succeed in their own ways, neither be afraid of not making huge impact right now. Let your heart be still and your soul be quiet, feed it with positive things daily, and not let evil come out of it. Protect your heart not to be corrupt by the things of this world, because it is your source of living waters. God promised you, saying, "At the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen." Isaiah 60:22. When God passed by to bless others, there will come time for you as well. The question will you be ready to receive, or will you make God pass you by to come another time? Waiting on God means to be in His presence and abiding in His instruction. God waiting on you means you forgot about Him by dwelling in a life of sin. Being longer or shorter requiring God's divine intervention only depends on yourself and the action you decide to take. Knowing who God is the beginning of knowledge of understanding who you are. For we are made out of God's likeness, and it is through Him that we draw our strength from. He is the one who will lead you and provide a way where there seems to be no way. What has been ignored and rejected by people, God has the ability to make it useful for you for the sake of His kingdom. Therefore, never grow weary in doing what is good, for in due time you will reap the harvest if you do not give up. Galatians 6:9.